What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another week, another video. It is June, week 3, and I am doing another week on my running journey, and I wanted to share it again with you this week. Let me just tell you, I do not feel like doing this workout, but I'm here. My treadmill is in my backyard, so I literally have no excuses. I do want to start running on the trail. I do have a trail just behind my backyard, and it overlooks the water. It's really nice. There's barely any trees though, so it gets super hot. I would have to go early in the morning, but I do want to start running on the trail because I am steadily looking to run a half marathon. And if you want to come along on my half marathon journey or my running journey, don't forget to subscribe below and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates, any new videos, my progresses, my weigh-ins, my measurements, that type of thing. I am on my way to 135 pounds. I am aiming for 135 by my birthday, which is July 9th. So if you want to see if I achieve my goal by my birthday, make sure that you're part of the journey, make sure you're part of the fam. Hit this button right here. Hit this button right here. I'll let you in on all my tips and tricks, all my updates, all the things. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to run a 5K. It'll probably turn into a 10K because the kids are out with their dad right now. And I don't know how long I have, but it's time for that self-care. I don't have to worry about entertaining my kids right now, so it's nice. I can have this to myself. Let's just get the thing done. And then I'll talk to you and show you my results after. All right, bye-bye. So that was a little bit short-lived. I did maybe 10 and a little bit, and then I stopped. I don't know why I stopped. I feel like now that I have stopped, I could have pushed myself a little bit more to do another 5K. But, you know, I am not feeling 100% today. And again, just listening to myself, being flexible in my workouts, and just appreciating what my body just did. I just ran a 10K. And it's better than nothing. Consistency, remember, we're trying to be consistent. And I did 5K more than what I was gonna do. So I think I need to start setting the bar a little bit higher. Instead of saying I'm gonna do a 5K, let me say I'm gonna do a 10K, because then maybe I will do a 15K. Although I feel like that 15K was a little fluke, I don't know. I'm gonna try and strive for another one this week, but it really depends on how I feel. I know that I'm approaching my menstrual cycle, and you know, like the week before, you feel really ick and low energy, not good. So I think this week might be that week for me. I'm just gonna be gentle with myself and understand that that time of the month is coming, and just do what you can. Just show up, keep showing up, do what you can, still do the thing. You know, I've come a long way in terms of how I feel with my menstrual cycle. I used to be like, that whole week I would not do a thing, but now I'm getting up and doing my workout, no matter how long in duration it is or how intense it is. I'm still showing up. So I definitely encourage you to show up today, do your workout for you so that you can feel good and feel set up for the day. Now that I've stopped, I feel like doing a high intensity workout. So I just looked on Google for a high intensity treadmill workout, and I found one I'm gonna do, see how I do, and I will let you know how that goes. This is the workout right here that I'm gonna do. It's only 20-25 minutes, so it should be all right. And I will check in with you guys when I'm done. Okay, tell me why I couldn't do a 15K today. So I just ran another hour. I did interval training. So that interval training that I showed you that I got from Google, I modified it a little bit to my own. So I did 1 minute on, 1 minute off for an hour. And for that minute on, I did a max speed. And then for the minute off, I just walked. But I did it for another hour. Tell me where the energy was when I was running my 10K. I don't know. I guess it's good to switch things up. Interval training gives you things to focus on during each minute. Plus, during my 10K, I was listening to a podcast, and I think I was getting bored of it. For this high interval training, or this interval training, I listened to my music. I think it's good to like take a break from your music, especially when it's getting, you know, you're working out every day, you're listening to the same playlist. You get bored of that real quick, or at least I do. But it's been a while. I have been listening to podcasts as of recently, so I haven't really been listening to my music at all, and I forgot how good the playlist was. So that got me through the other hour. So I wouldn't recommend running for 2 hours, especially if you're me. I probably shouldn't have. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But I just had a second wind to do another workout, and so I did. I know my kids are coming home soon with their dad, so I think I'm done for the day. I was gonna do some strength training. Maybe I'll do it later, but it was just nice to do this while the kids were away. I didn't have to worry about entertaining them, which I don't mind obviously to do, but when I'm working out, it's tough, you know. But yeah, I'll show you my results right here from my interval run. One down, a week full of running to go, and I'll check back with you guys tomorrow when I do my next run, and we'll see how it goes. What's up, y'all? It is 7 o'clock on a Wednesday, and it is about to pour. You will hear it on my tin roof. I am underneath it because that's where my treadmill is, but we're still out here trying to get the run done. I probably am only doing a 5K. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a 10K, but I don't know if I really have the time to, but we'll see. We're out here and we're about to get it done. So let's go. I actually did 5K. I woke up a little bit late. I have to drive my oldest to school, so I really only have 10 minutes. So I think I'm gonna do that interval training that I did the other day. 1 minute on, 1 minute off, just for 10 minutes, cool down again, and then go get ready to drive my baby to school. So because I did a 5K, doesn't matter actually whether I did 10 or a 5, I am gonna do another strength training workout because I have to break it up. I have to do strength training regardless if I like it or not. But Carolyn Gervin is so good that she's a motivating factor in my life ever since I introduced her into my routine. And I'm telling you guys, you're missing out if you haven't tried her programs. My advice is stick to her 30-minute workouts. I know Epic Heat and the Iron Series are only half an hour workouts, so maybe start with one of those two programs. Just go to her YouTube, go to her playlist, and you'll find them. But other than that, it was a pretty good run. I probably did my personal best. I have to double check, but this is the result right here. And I think the way to improve my time is really to just go faster at the start of my workout instead of like easing into it. And you know why I do that is because I don't warm up. So that's my bad. I definitely have to start warming up. Like I do stretch, not for a long time, but I do stretch. I just don't do a warm up. For some reason, it's like, I don't know, it's all up here. I just feel like it's cutting into my time. So the time is super valuable, especially in the morning, because I only have a certain window and I'm not coming out here at 5 a.m. when it's super dark. So today was a good time for me to wake up. Although it was raining, It felt so good, like the wind, the little bit of raindrops splashing on me. That was a nice cool down during my workout. I'm gonna cut this short just because I do want to get my interval run in, and then after I will talk to you for a little bit before I drop my kid off. So I'll be back. I did actually 20 minutes of interval training. Again, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. I actually love this form of working out. It's a nice cool down, but then you get to run your top speed for a minute and see how fast you can actually go. I love it. It's a nice break from running from steady state. You know, steady state sometimes can be super like boring, but I really gotta rush and get my kid to school, so I will talk to you guys when I come back. All right, peace. It's been raining the entire time out here, y'all, but it's been so nice. It's such a nice refreshing feel to run outside. And I know technically I'm not running like out on a trail, but the treadmill still counts. I hope you guys have a great day today. We'll catch you in the next workout. Good morning, family. It is 6 a.m. I'm just heading out to my treadmill. I'm about to do, I don't know, like a 6K I think today. I woke up, got my period, feel super bloated, feel low energy, but we're out here doing the thing again and about to get it in. All right, you guys, so I did a 10K, a very slow 10K. I was really only gonna do a 5K like I usually say, but I did a 10K instead. And it was hard. Even though I was going really slow, it was hard because of my period. I think like us as women really need to pay attention to the way we feel when we're on our period and our performance in our fitness. It affects it, especially with all the fluctuations of our hormones. For example, our ligaments are really loose during our period and even a little bit before we start it. And you're more at risk for injury. And they did a study on athletes that actually had injuries, and almost 50% of them reported their injuries started a week before their period or 2 days after it started. So I just want this to be a reminder that if you're feeling sluggish and if you're feeling like your body is hurting, if your knees are hurting, take it slow. Prevent those injuries, because once you have them, it's like you always have to modify your workouts, or you always have to be cognizant of those particular areas of your body. Like once my knees start to throb or even hurt a little bit, I slow down, because I do not want the injuries. I do not want injuries affecting the way that I work out or the way that I show up for myself. So the way that I can do that and protect my body in a way that I can show up for myself is just listening to my body and what it's telling me. It is so important to do that, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, we don't get taught enough about our menstrual cycles throughout our lifespan, especially in school. I don't remember learning a thing, honestly, about it. And I learned everything as I grew up and as I experienced life and experienced my period from month to month, and it just really affects everything. And if one day you had a really good workout and you could run that 15 kilometers like I did that one day, and then today it's like you show up and you're like, whoa, why in the heck can't I run faster? Why do I feel so sluggish? Why do I feel so slow? Right, I'm on my period. My hormones are changing. I'm having a lot of fluid shifts. My mood is up and down. You know, just like all these constant things that are going on in our body that we have to pay attention to and be mindful of, so we can be a little bit more gentle with ourselves if we don't perform the way that we want to perform. And today it was just so frustrating because you feel like your body is giving up on you. when your mind is like, oh no, you could definitely run a 15-kilometer run today. But my body was just like, you could maybe get to 10 kilometers today. And trust me, I don't take it for granted. I know this is a privilege to be able to run, especially when I had those injuries and I couldn't work out at all. Like, I felt so helpless. I felt so limited. I felt so down because I didn't think I was going to be able to run again. Like, my injury was that bad. And there are tons of people out there that are watching this and saying, geez, I wish that I could do that. Geez, I wish I could do what you do. I wish I could run on the treadmill, but I'm here and I can't. And maybe they feel stuck. Fortunately, I know that feeling temporarily, but I feel for you if you're watching and you're one of those people. And that's why I'm listening to my body so much, and that's why I keep preaching it, because I know if I had to stop working out or if I had to stop running, I'd be real sad, because this is my mood stabilizer. Like, this helps me function. This gives me clarity. This gives me peace. Running, despite how hard it can be, it's freeing. Like, it's you against you. It's you against the treadmill or whatever your terrain is. And I have nothing to prove to anybody else but myself. And I like that accountability. I like that challenge. But anyways, I'm rambling like usual. My son has school again, so I'm about to hop off of this and get him ready for school, get his lunch ready, and then be off. And then later I'm gonna do some strength training. Just gonna use some easy weights, load up on my Advil for my cramps. I wish I could still lay in bed all day and just curl up in a ball with my heating pad and just stay in bed all day, but mama duty calls and I can't do that anymore. So I got 2 little rugrats I watch while my oldest is at school, and we're just gonna try and do something fun today. So I will be back for another video tomorrow. If you haven't worked out today, make sure you do. Show up for yourself. You will not regret it. You'll feel so good that you did. You know what, girl? I'm so proud of you for showing up the way you do. Just keep it going. Keep pushing. I'm here to support you, and let's get it. So guys, I'm out here doing another run. It is so hot, so hot. So I am just doing a quick 5K run and then calling it a day. I already did my strength training, so let's get it in before I don't want to do this anymore. All right, so actually did a 5K. It's freaking hot. Just like, look at me. Hot. I'm sweating bullets. I did my personal best. I'll show you my result right here. And whew, I started faster than usual, and then I sped up as I went along, like every 5-minute intervals pretty much. And I would encourage you, if you want to like slash your time a little bit, I would encourage you to do long runs, like 45-minute runs if you can, like at a slow pace, just to build up your stamina, and then also interval training. So like what I do, the 1 minute on, 1 minute off. You can do 30 seconds on, a minute off, whatever you feel like doing. But just doing those interval trainings will help you be able to speed up when you need to speed up, and also obviously helps your cardiovascular health. But I just find that it helps slash my time. So those are the 2 things. It's getting dark out here because it's gonna thunderstorm, so I'm not gonna talk for too long because I want to get in the house and make dinner and such. I'm doing this run in the evening because my treadmill wasn't working in the morning. I don't know where I had this energy tonight, but it's usually not here. I'm usually cooked by the end of the day. But yeah, that was a good run, and I'm looking forward to doing it tomorrow as well. I'm gonna stretch real good. So I was thinking of, you know, like being a beginner runner, what kind of tips do I have for you guys? And my first tip would really be just to start walking and increase your distance over time, or increase your time over time, and then build up to doing a light jog. Walk for a little bit, do a light jog for a little bit. Start slow. Be patient with yourself. Start slow. Don't feel like you have to run a 10K tomorrow. That's not how it works. A second tip is just be realistic. Again, it kind of ties to the last sentence that I said, like, don't expect yourself to run a 5 or a 10K right away. It's just not where your fitness level is, and that's okay. You'll get there if that's your goal. I don't necessarily think that you need running equipment. Like, the vest seems to be really popular. I can't even stand necklaces on or earrings when I'm running. Headphones I tolerate only because it has my music in it and I need my music so I don't hear my own breathing. But the beats, like, the beats are good. You just can't hear your surroundings. So that's why I like and prefer running on my treadmill. If you can find lighter headphones where you could still hear your surroundings and your music, I would definitely advise you to go look for some, especially if you're running on trails or in the park or something like that where it's a public space but not too public, you know. End of the day, I just want you guys to be safe, and my beloved treadmill at home is where I feel the safest, unfortunately. But trust me, it's the best $150 I've ever spent. It works great. I'm putting it to good use. It's right in my backyard, so like I said, I have no excuses, and it's in the comfort of my home, so really can't ask for much more than that. Number 4, hydrate. Make sure you're well hydrated. Have a little bit of carbs before you go for a run, but not to the point that you're overstuffed or full. Just enough to give you energy to burn while you're running and walking. The tip is, if you can find like a running app that kind of coaches you through a beginner run, that would be elite. That would be ideal. If you can stand hearing someone talk to you. I personally can't, but I know that a lot of people are having success with the Couch to 5K app. I don't know if you have to pay for it or not, but I've just watched a lot of YouTube running videos and a lot of people are using that app. So these tips are just kind of on the top of my head. But lastly, listen to your body. If you need to stop, stop. If you need to hydrate, hydrate. If you need to walk, walk. There's nothing wrong with it. Running is great because it's an exercise where it's like you against you. You're just trying to improve that little bit more each and every time. That's what I really love about running. Not in competition with anybody else but yourself. And it just really, more than the physical aspect of it, it just really is something that gives me mental clarity, and that's why I do it. So anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that. And I will think of some more tips to running, especially if you're a beginner, that hopefully can help you out. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll see you tomorrow, last day of the work week. And then I get my rest day on Saturday when I'm going to post this video. And then Sundays are my long runs, so I will be vlogging that as well. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. You guys, it is Saturday. I took a rest day yesterday on Friday. I just want to thank you guys because you've actually held me accountable to show up today. So this is kind of what YouTube does for me, and putting my fitness journey out there it makes me work out even when I don't want to, even when I might not feel the best. But I know after this run is done, I'm going to feel a lot better. Now I'm about to run as long as I can, just because it is the nighttime. I didn't get up in the morning to do my morning run like I usually do, so I am here in the evening. It is 7:30 at night, and I probably have half an hour to an hour before the sun goes completely down and it gets dark out here. And so I'm just gonna get it done, and then I will talk to you guys when I come back. Okay guys, I just did a 5K. That's really all I was in the mood for. It's all I had the energy for. I wanted to finish off strong with the 10K, but I'm just not into it. But it's okay, we got it done. And I'm gonna close out this video now. Thanks for joining me on this week-long running vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope this inspires you to run or to get started on your fitness journey. And don't forget to subscribe below. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on my workouts. Oh, and I forgot, this is my current weight right here. And I'm on my way to 135 by my birthday, July 9th. So just keep that date in mind. I will make a vlog on my actual birthday to see if I actually hit my goal weight. Though if I hit my goal weight, guys, it doesn't mean I'm done. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep striving to achieve that dream body that I've always wanted. And join me for the ride. Thanks for being here, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.